All right, say again. That's the owner, Jamie.
Bong bong. Jamie Roberts, Comedy in Harlem, baby. Make history every night.
Who's your? I'll say this. Who's your favorite comedian that came along here that you always will welcome back every time?
Who's come here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my favorite comedians. Real talk. Without y'all, it's just a regular club. It ain't a comedy club. You need comedians to make it a comedy club. So we built this so everyone feels welcome. You saw you came here, you sat down.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how we want you to feel when you walk through the door. You're always welcome here.
Nice. So what you think is who's your top 5 comedians of all time?
Top 5. You're looking at 1, 2, 3. You gotta add Bill to the wall too. Bill before the pill. You know what I mean? Bill Cosby before the pill.
Bill Cosby?
I did it right. Bill is my favorite comedian, yo. I can't really hold him down like that anymore because of the allegations and shit. But that's why I say Bill before the pill. You know what I mean? That's my favorite. Real talk. Bill Cosby was a trailblazer, man. I grew up on Bill Cosby. Cosby Show, you know, rest in peace, Michael Jordan. All that, man. A trailblazer. He showed you how to do it like no one else has done it. A lot of people saying he was a sellout because, you know, he was telling people don't curse and, you know, black people need to get their stuff together. He was talking some real stuff. And he gave back he used to give a lot of money back.
He did.
People didn't pay attention to that either.
So I'll say, what is a craft that if you're a brand new comedian, right? And you want to become a premier comedian, what's one craft that you should work on?
Hosting. I host everything. Not just comedy shows. I host award shows. I host galas. Everything. And that'll get you comfortable to talk in front of anyone. You know what I mean? So if you want to be a comedian, your job is to entertain. Your job is to entertain a group of people. It's not just our people, it's not just their people, it's a group of people. And by hosting the shows and different events, you get to meet a lot of different people. And they don't even know they need a comedian until you show up. And it's not always about being the funny guy, it's just being able to carry a room. Because public speaking is like the biggest fear for most people.
Right, correct.
You know what I mean? It's like the biggest fear for people. You remember in high school, you always the nervous guy got up and started shaking because he was scared to talk in front of the class.
Yeah.
It's a big fear. So when you hire a comedian or a host like that, and they know what they're doing, it just kind of makes the program run a lot smoother. But if you want to, you know, as far as comedian, that's what worked for me. You know, a lot of people want a headline. They want to get past at every club. They want to go on the road. They want to do arenas and everything like that. That's their journey. That's great. But you also got to realize your strengths and your weaknesses. What are you good at? Just try that first, right? And then when you get good at that, you get great at that, move to the next thing that makes you uncomfortable. So you get better at that as well. That's a little bit.
So how would you know that you'll be a good comedian or not, or would you be successful at this? Like, how would you know you'd be successful at being a comedian?
You don't know until you try it. Say anything else in the world. You don't know until you try. Like, people always say, yeah, I'm funny. There's a difference between being funny amongst your friends, family, than it is in front of a group of strangers. You know what I mean? It takes a different type of person to make a group of strangers laugh and see your point of opinion. You know what I mean? And it's not always about being the funniest. It's about your energy on stage, how you carry yourself. You know, you can have one joke that runs for years, but everyone wants to hear that one joke because it's hilarious. And then you got someone who's just constantly writing, throwing away material because they're tired of it. But you don't know until you try it.
So
where's this going, by the way?
Hugh J's documentary.
Okay.
So all right. So with this, right? If a comedian bomb, how can they bounce back?
Get back on stage. That's the easiest way to bounce back. Is get back on stage. My man Marcus would say, "It's 52 cards on the deck. There's a bomb there somewhere. One of them's gonna be a bomb. And everyone who ever told you they never bombed, they never really took risks.
Oh my God.
I ain't never bombed before because you got comfortable working in front of a certain crowd, or you knew what you was walking into. You know what I mean? You could, and there's a difference between levels of bombing. You know what I mean? Depending on what level of comedy you're in. You know what I mean? So you may not get the laughs you want. I'm like, they'd be like, yo, he bombed up there. I'm not used to him doing that. Jamie was supposed to destroy that room. To them, I was supposed to destroy the room, so they saw me destroying that room. But maybe I was working on new material, and I needed those 3 jokes to go over, and it went over the way it did. Everything else didn't land. You never know. That's the thing about it. You never know.
Nice. So when did you fall in love with comedy?
I fell in love with comedy watching it. Junior high school. Performing, as far as getting on stage, that was years ago, man. I've been doing this for 20 years. So I loved it when I got my first real laugh out of a crowd. Like, you know what I mean? You think you're writing something, you go home, you write it out, don't work. And then when you really hear them bang, bang, yeah, I like this. Yeah, we can keep this going. You know what I mean? It's like a dope fiend. I gotta get that hit again. Bang. You know what I mean? But I've been doing this for 20 years, man. I fell in love with comedy every night I get on stage. It's crazy feel.
Nice. So what do comedy mean to you and to the world of others, you think?
You said, can you repeat that?
What do comedy mean to you?
Comedy to me is therapy. Comedy is therapy. A lot of people go to sessions and they go sit down with someone and really talk. The stage is my therapy. So I'm able to relax. I'm able to be myself. You know what I mean? And comedy is needed. It's needed. And it allows us to have situations like this. Like comedians, we're normally social people, you know, but we're also very to ourselves. Because when you're on that stage, it's just you and the crowd. You know what I mean? So we're also very like me. Look at me. So comedy allows us to be around people who think like us, who act like us. You know, like we're like the Rugrats. You know what I mean? Like you gotta think about it. Like, you know, there's a bunch of people out here who should never even be in the same room together, but because we do comedy, we're in the same room together. You know what I mean? Like different age groups, different age brackets, different levels of education, different backgrounds. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'd be in a green room with an old white guy, he's headlining. I'm like, you know, like, who are you, dude? You know what I mean? Like, I would never be at a dinner table with you under any other circumstances. But since we're both in this world of comedy, here we are, sharing stories about the road and just, you know, it's just a weird situation. Yeah.
Nice. So what is your words of wisdom that you go by every day?
Words of wisdom. As far as comedy or life?
Let's go with life and comedy.
I don't have a code that I go by every day. But life is treat people like you want to be treated, right? Respect is earned, not given. As far as comedy is concerned, respect the craft, respect the stage. Like I've been doing this for 20 years, and I produce a lot of shows. You know, we own the club now. It's like, if you want to say you want to be a comedian, you want to get on stage, you got to respect that. Because that's the hardest thing to do, is to give opportunities. Like, I give you $1,000, you can blow that tomorrow. But if I continuously give you opportunities, you can make that flourish to anything else. You know what I mean? Like, you take an opportunity and run with it. You never know what could happen from that. You know what I mean? That's sometimes worth more than money. You may need that $1,000 to pay bills. You know what I mean? But opportunities is, you know, people don't usually get a lot of opportunities in the world. You got to earn it. You got to work for it. So, you know, I don't have any words of wisdom like I wake up and I do a mantra. I don't have anything like that. It's just, you know, treat others like you want to be treated. You know, respect is earned, not given. And, you know, my name is good in these streets. You know what I mean? From the boardroom to the streets. You know what I mean? So, I'm all right. I'm all right with that.
Nice. Appreciate you. All right, then.
No doubt.
Appreciate you, man.